Now with this aircraft model you could say that love is in the air, but does it warm my heart? We'll find out after the drop. And with that, hello and welcome to a new episode of Review, where we today will take a closer look at a Boeing 777-200F of Emirates Sky Cargo. At the front of the box we have a cutout so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside, and on top of that we have the Emirates Sky Cargo branding. Then on the back side of the box we have a lovely rendition of the aircraft model inside, and above that we find some specifications with lots of interesting information about the aircraft, and we do also have a brief text here describing the background as to why this special livery was applied to the aircraft model. If you're interested in that, then feel free to pause the video here to read it through yourself. And here she is, the Boeing 777-200F of Emirates Sky Cargo in the From Emirates Sky Cargo with Love special livery. The aircraft in real life was decorated like this in 2017 for Valentine's Day. The aircraft model from Herpa Wings is from 2018. Now that we have mentioned that, we can start our tour around the aircraft model with a look at the tail section to see what it actually has to offer. And here on the vertical stabilizer we have the Emirates branding or color scheme, which of course is a stylized version of the flag of the UAE. On the fuselage we then have the full registration code of the aircraft, and towards the very tail of the aircraft we do also have a bit of detailing around the APU exhaust. At the front of the aircraft and across the fuselage we then have this really lovely print of a rose that Herpa has done really awesome in recreating, and across the fuselage we then find the writing From Emirates Sky Cargo with Love, in which the Emirates Sky Cargo branding is incorporated. We do also underneath the cockpit windows find the aircraft type specification, which leads us to the cockpit section itself. There we find the cockpit windows with the window wipers printed on, but that's all for printed details we get on this aircraft model around the cockpit section. And to be honest, we won't find many more printed details when we look at the engine nacelles. Here we have the Emirates Sky Cargo branding and the silver leading edge, but that's all for printed details. The physical detailing itself is quite alright. That I actually think looks pretty decent, especially when we look into the engines from the front, where we very nicely can see the engine fan blades. If we then move on from the engines, we can take a look at the wings, starting over the top side, where we can see the different flaps, slats and spoilers have been carved out very nicely, but we do only get the physical detailing here, no printed details to be found here anywhere. Unless we look at the underside of the wings, again nice physical detailing, but we do also have the full registration code of the aircraft printed on once again. Then when we look at the landing gear, that is the standard landing gear that Herpa uses for all their 777s, and it honestly does look quite nice. The only thing I'm missing here is some printed detail around the front landing gear. A quick look at the belly also reveals once again the Emirates branding has been printed on, which looks very nicely. Unfortunately, Herpa has destroyed it with this hole in the fuselage for a stand, which is not included with this aircraft model. What a silly decision. And then last but not least, we do also have the doors to the cargo compartments printed on here at the back of the aircraft, here at the front of the aircraft, and on the other side the main cargo hatch at the back of the fuselage. So there we have it, the Boeing 777-200F in the From Emirates Sky Cargo with Love special livery from Herpa Wings in scale 1 to 500, and what can we say about this aircraft model? Now, on first glimpse, you could be very tempted to say that this is just another standard 777 from Herpa Wings, with all the good and all the bad that comes with that. The good thing being that Herpa is actually really good in creating the 777 mold. The bad thing that it comes with the usual issue with the 777 engines, or the GE90 engines, that with Herpa always are too squeezed. They look nice, but they're just not true to scale. When we then look at the print, we can also say that we do just get the basic details from Herpa Wings. However, with this special edition that we have in delivery, I must say that Herpa has actually done a very, very good job in replicating that. And because they have done such a great job with the print of this special edition to the livery, I would say that despite the model otherwise not really having anything specific or special to offer, that it is worth having in one's collection. Because we just have to admit, it looks great. Now with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like, that would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new around here, why not hit subscribe, that would be absolutely awesome. With that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching, hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.